headed up to Midland. It is 4:58 in the morning.
Let's have a nice 2.5 hour drive.
It's like me going to an estate sale. Is it an ironstone? It is. Okay. That's a nice one. It's windy, y'all. It's very windy. First purchase, and I just walked in. Yeah. So we're actually in Midland at the antique flea market. And as soon as we walked in at 7:30, they already are set up for people to shop. So yeah, you just saw like, hey, I see a big old ironstone bowl. That's a good purchase. So I'm so excited to look around, y'all. So let's see what's here.
How are you? Good.
Little robins. I'm on the hunt for red, white, and blue now. Ever since I bought those off of Whatnot. These mint condition. Of course, the green one caught my eye. There's some Texas wear bowls. 10.
I got almost 15 of it.
10. We'll look around more. Oh, 125 on the exit sign. There's a little Lefton bunny for 2. Oh, it's repaired ear. Repaired ear. There's a cute little puppy dog greeting us. On the cheese boxes, 8. Ooh, $2.75 on the jadeite set. $20 a piece. Those are cool. What's that guy? I was gonna say he looked like a whole Howard.
Okay, so I have to say,
That's cool. Good morning. Who is that? It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh, the wind. It's cute. Look at the green. Very cute. Salvage, you know, right up my alley. $69 for 2 or 4? 4. Ooh. Oh. Just laughing because it's that and then that, but it's worth it. So, got an ironstone. This one is $35. A whole jam right here. Who's this? It's a little ironstone. Oh yeah, I'm an ironstone junkie.
so am I. I got a few. This is hotel wear.
Yes, I saw that piece. Yep.
Got the 2 chamber pots.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have a collection, so I don't bring anything super
Yeah. Oh,
spectacular.
that soap is adorable. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay. I know it's newer, but
I know.
it's still cute. Doesn't
Yes,
mean.
yes.
Oh, you have a.
That one's ironstone.
Yes, you have that. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I did see that. Yep.
Those
Yep.
are fun. I've never seen them.
Yes, her booth is totally my jam. Very much my jam. Love it. Absolutely love it. A couple of sprinklers. I don't know if I need that. But I'll look. Oh, they're 40 though. I'm cheaper than that. Those are cute and black. I've seen them, you know, in the white. 45 on those. Frog's funny. Oh, look at that clothes. Armadillo. He's carved. He's hilarious. Uh-oh, there's some baseballs. Do I buy more baseballs to paint it, y'all? I say yes. I say yes, I do, because everybody wanted to buy those from me. Is it the 8-ball? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do they have any more? Is that one? Yeah. Nope, I take, yeah. No, 8 balls are good.
You don't want a cue ball?
Nope, 8-ball. Whoop. And a baseball. Somebody asked me if I had one of these, but it may not be for sale.
Well, it's not, you know, I do store
It's a 6. Cheap's very pretty.
No.
41, 38. like that for sale sign. I don't see a price on it. $2.25. That's cool though. Cans. I love watering cans. An ironstone. And what is this guy? Pottery. Oh, a scrub hole. That's funny. They're newer, but they're fun. They are fun. Green table. Do I like it because it's green? Oh yeah. Let's go check out the goose. This is a, I think it looks like a hobbyist piece. It is 20. You have another one, I just lost its color. You could paint it. And that one is 18. It's a little ceramic. That's more ceramic. Marbles that have burning on them. Huh. Things I don't know about. Brass deer. 25 for the pair? I don't think that's bad. I just got one of these in a pick. How much do they want? Wow. 85 for the pair. Oh, good to know. They're stoppers. Look at that egg plate. Oh my goodness. You're fine, you're fine. You know I'm gonna pop in and look at Christmas. A bit of everything. Oh, look at that little guy. He's cute. Oh yeah, but he's newer. Almost there. Beautiful. 75 on that one. Amberina. 38. But I saw this unique piece of wood, which I think is probably a butter scraper. That is cool because you can use it like as a riser, put a little decor on it. Love this piece. I believe that's a coffee grinder. Isn't that cool? It's green. It's a little bit on the rough side though. It's a chicken. It's a little bent though. So probably pass that one up.
How about footballs?
Look at the little, look at, it's green and it's little. You know, I see a whole bunch of white, so I have to look to see if it's ironstone or not. Sorry for those who don't like me looking at ironstone. How can you not? It's like not looking at jadeite. 55. Oh, that's a good one. A jadeite grease jar, 65. That's a good one. Take that. 45 on that set. I will pass those. Nice, some nice Pyrex. How much on the pie plate? 35. Fire King. That's a good set. 150.
Yeah.
Can't do 50.
Right.
Here says the potato bin is coming back. $20 on that. But that's usually what they look like. Stained. Nobody used them. Same one in my booth. It has not sold. No price on it though. Like the cow. It's fun. No prices though. I don't like that. I don't like the prices things. I mean, Rusty Crusty, but yeah, I gotta look. And green, Rusty Crusty and green, but I feel like that's really heavy. Make a great razor though. So hard. You want to look at them all. Dog. It's a sheep. Oh, 48. Okay. I liked it now. How much are those?
150.
For the set? Or a piece? A piece.
Piece. Be outdoor and indoor now. Sun here, huh? Only indoor. That's like 3 buildings in one.
They're still green though. I don't see any price on them though. Think of all the things you could hide in there. There's 300 on those, so I pass, but awesome. I have to come look at the green star. Look at that greenness. And it's chippy, and it's only $10. Oh, you're coming with me. Oh, that one's got no leaf, but $40. Look at what she makes.
My sister watches
Oh, I love. Oh, look at you! Even did the Home Depot bag.
Oh, yeah. You can put your
Oh, and then you can cover it up. I just buy a big piece of something. Oh, I love. Oh, look at that big guy. 130. Nice graphics on that crock. 120. You never know, there might be something. Especially if it would be a butter knife. 38 on this one. Because the age. They're just much older. Yeah. It is a little chipped off paint. Back up there, you can get the whole thing there. I like it because it's green always. Or is it green or blue? I don't know. Green. Green. I'm going for green. Chris said so. A little creamer. A little bit newer. How much is the rooster? 15. Some rusty crusty scales. Cracker Jack. He's fun at 10. That's a newer one. Oh yeah, that one's really huge. What's wrong with Grandma Core? Oh yeah, yeah. I saw somebody buy one of these at the store the other day. How much is it? 22. Cute little recipe in great shape. It's a fairy light. I think they get about 40 for these, so 32. This is a fairy. I wonder if that's was a fairy light base. I don't know. Oh, yes, fairy light base. Small. Oh, it's so cute. There's two. How much are they? $12. Yeah. Oh, I remember selling the Avon measuring cups. There's only one. Oh, that guy's seen better days. His bottom's broken. All the yummies. Oh, it's green.
I feel like I see a movie star.
Oh, you're a little chicken. That's cute. Fortunately, I left my phone on, and so now my battery life. But I'll see how much until I die. Until my phone dies. Chris and I had such good luck at the Davisburg flea market. So we were like, let's go to Midland, which it's actually, Midland's more of a hike than it is to go to Davisburg. And we are like, hey, we're going to be early. We're going to get there. So we got there about 7:30 and they let us in. So you just started picking. I was kind of like, oh, I'll get to film a little bit because they probably won't be open. But I don't know. You probably could have been there at 7 picking. I think there probably was. But so we did get some yummies. We were done probably by 11 o'clock. I think we had seen every vendor that we wanted to see. Now it's a little bit of everything. You've got antique prices, you've got flea market prices, you've got new purchase goods. That's how flea markets go. It's, antique and flea market. So you have craft items and, and we saw a whole bunch of viewers and, everybody was in the mood for shopping. So not a lot of pictures taken this time. But oh wow, it just not only that the viewers selling, they were buying, or I'd seen them at the mill, and then they were selling there and they were buying here. So it was like a little bit. Saw a few of the people that I have purchased from on Whatnot. It's such a small little world that we live in, but we were truly happy with the finds that we got. But then, we're like 11 o'clock and we drove 2.5 hours, anyway, so found some of the antique stores, because that's another little thing that we like to do. So I didn't film much there. Of course, my battery life got used up while I was at the flea market, and like I think one of the antique stores we had been to the last time we'd gone to Midland, and it was wonderful. And I do like a lot of social medias on that, so I'm just going to share the haul with you. And then the other one, we were like, yeah, this isn't going to be anything. There's just, there's not even a car in the parking lot. Well, surprise! Looks can be deceiving. It was a very nice one. And then I remembered hitting another one on the way. So we actually hit 3 other antique stores after going to the flea market. There again, I really just did them for like shorts for my social media. But I'll share the haul with you. Now, you all, if you're a regular viewer of the channel, I've mentioned quite a few times about selling on Whatnot. So my first show is January 10th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My son Alex and his girlfriend Becca are helping. Chris will be helping. I just need reassurance, like, okay, I can do this, I can sell. And I like to shop. I love to shop. Just like going to the antique stores, I don't always show it in a haul, and I try to list what I thought people want on eBay, but then you have eBay items that are kind of just sitting, but I'm always shopping, and I feel like I feel like I'm a good picker. I feel like that, but taste is personal. I may not be picking something that somebody else wants, and buying from so many Whatnots, I'm just like, you know what? Yes, I think it is time to get back on there, because yes, years ago when the Whatnot first came out, Alex and I both were selling on Whatnot. I just kind of got out of it because they wanted you, like, when somebody bought 20 items, they wanted you to ship 20 items together. And how do you do that safely? Now they have like separated that, and the shipping has changed, and being able to say call outs, because you're selling antique and vintage items, y'all. And I don't know why people think they should be perfect. I'm like, I only got one negative comment, and it was on a Fenton swung vase that now I collect, actually, the Hobnail White milk glass. And the lady's like, well, it doesn't have a tag. And then she left me a bad review. And I'm like, I told you, it is a Fenton. They, like, before a certain date, they only had a sticker tag. And then after a certain date, they were embossed into the glass. So it's nice that now the screenshot, you can talk about the item. Like, I feel like that when I'm on eBay listing, I'm like, I've got to, like, oh, look at this picture, look at this picture, look at this picture. Here's what I think is there are secondhand used items. They have been pre-loved. I'm never going to tell somebody an item is perfect. That's just me, because you'll get bit in the butt if you start telling everybody that it is perfect and excellent. Because everybody's perception of what that is, because hey, I'm an ironstone lover, so a little crackage, a little chippiness, a little crazy, and a little toastiness does not bother me none, but that bothers other people. So anyway, y'all, let's get into this haul. So there's my Whatnot shout out. I don't know how often I'm going to do it, because I don't know how well, I will do that day selling. We will see. That's why I'm sharing this video beforehand. So we will just see. Oh, Tater's coming to visit. So I'll kind of move down a little bit, because there's my well, I'll just move down the table. So there's my flea markets down here, but the way we set up today, this is my antique store. And Whatnots, it can pay for us to have our floor redone in the garage. That would be so. They do actually make products now. That's my dream. I want to have this floor redone in our garage so bad. The cement is just disintegrating. So there's my, like, oh, help me pay for a new garage floor, which seems minimal, does not seem like something somebody needs. But when you're filming and you see we tried to paint it, we painted it twice, it didn't stay on because it's garage. We use the garage and we also park in the winter because we live in Michigan. Anyway, yeah. So I'll try to remember to link because we just do a Google search when we are in an area like where's the antique stores, because there was one we showed up and it was just a thrift store and it was already closed. It closed at noon. So you just never know what you're going to hit. So I'm looking for antique and vintage. I love crafted items. I love salvaged items. I'm an ironstone passion, jadeite. Like if you could narrow me down right now, I am really into Americana patriotic decor. Anything that I can repurpose, anything that I collect myself. So, I mean, when you're going, you're just kind of looking for the whole world. And I felt like the last store we were in, I just kept grabbing because I hadn't been there in 2 years. And I'm like, I'm so sorry, your vendors are so good. So let's start right off. So some salvaged chair parts in the nice chippy red. We're starting off with Americana. These are some little firecracker candles. I couldn't think of the word. I want to do a patriotic whatnot sale, so I'm was really looking for stuff like that. And then did you see my social media? I'm like, look at they made the baseballs too. We all have our different perception of how to make them. There's no right or wrong. You just make them, get them out there, and they're beautiful. So this is just an old. I don't even. Oh, I can't read that something. I can't read that. You guys tell me because you might know. But you got the red and blue and white there. A couple of blue painted spools. I was extremely happy when I found some old baseballs that I knew that I could paint them up. Because actually, to go buy baseballs in the store, one, they don't have the age. These are not as toasty as I'd like them to be. But they're expensive. They're expensive. And after I made the ones that I ended up keeping for myself, I have been asked so many times, are you selling? Are you selling? Are you selling? And I'm like, well, I got to find more balls. So I found some more balls. Now, these look like older flags, but then I feel like these parts have been sewed on. So I don't really know the story of that, but they're pretty cool. I love flags, and I like the flowy ones. I like them to flow. Like they make such stiff material now. I mean, I've got them, but I like them to flow. I think they should wave. And then these little sunflower flowers in the patriotic. Somebody took a lot of time, or maybe they just know how to do them better than me. And then they wrapped the dowel, and then they did a little USA. So there's 3 of those. Why I'm showing the ironstone little pitcher, different version of a pitcher. This one's a little bit toastier than the other. And then I did find a bread knife. Now this is a bread knife. It's the wooden handled. It's not carved. It's not engraved with anything. It doesn't say bread, but it is a bread knife. And it has that beautiful wooden patina, so I don't pass those up either. And then look at the toastiness. Awesome. Did I get on my hands and knees to search because I saw a tomato spoon? I did. So 2 tomato spoons, and then this little ironstone unmarked pitcher. I got in a case because I saw this beautiful Santa box. It's so nice. Holidays year round, buy holidays year round. I don't want to say that it's trending, but it's just come back around, and it's the goose. The goose is very, yeah. Everybody has their own jam, and that grandma core nostalgia of people who probably spent a lot of time at their grandma's house are into it. There's different tastes, so just like the heart shelves, y'all. I don't think I got a heart shelf today, though. I don't. I do if these are reasonable. I sell a lot of these little because I like green, so I promote selling green. So the cracker tin. about killed over when I saw this because I'm like, oh my gosh, I just styled this and I bought it off of Whatnot, and everybody was like, it's an apple, it's an apple. I thought it was a cupcake, but it's an apple holder from the 80s, and I found another one so I can resell one because I really love mine. And then you just put butter pads on it. Though I didn't find any butter pads. You know, can't find them all. And then I'm trying to find more of these because I've had people asking about these. So these are the little cup holders, though this one's a 6, would hold 6. There's 4 and there's 6. They would a lot of times, I think they might have came with mugs, but I'm just looking for the individual holder. So as I said, difference in ironstone. This one is a Meakin. And then this one is, you know, more of the pristine, which is what I actually collect. I usually don't do toasty. You got to narrow your collection down. At first, you know, you collect everything, and then you got to narrow it down as you're still finding things to add into your collection. I found another tomato. And why I'm on that note of a tomato, because I have now started a collection of tomato. A viewer sent me a couple tomatoes. Hold on. Georgine. She sent me a couple of tomatoes. These are the tomato pin cushions. And I have a tomato box like you would get from the farmer's market, the fruit and veggie stand. And I have been collecting them. So thank you for sending those to me, Georgine. Just easy to fit that in there that way. Chris found this. It's a little Liberty Bell. I was trying to see if I have anything to stick in it so you can see it a little bit more. Even like colored paper would make it pop a little bit more, but it does say Liberty. As I said, I'd like to do a patriotic sale. Chicken green handled, love green handled. Scotch containers. I collect the old Scotch tape containers. There again, we got green, old little bowl, a little bit of stainage on there. That's okay. It tells the story. May seem like a weird thing, but the 8-ball is a reseller. Yeah, just the 8-ball. And some people do collect the other pool balls, and if they're selling them individually, and there's probably not the whole set anymore, I usually will pick up the 8-ball. A couple ironstone pieces is a toothbrush holder, though I don't even know toothbrushes now are so varied, but it's still a cool decor piece. So much you could do to it. You almost, if it was the right size for a rolling pin. Anyway, I'm always like, as soon as I see something, I can start thinking about how it should, you know, like how should you style it? And then this is one of the little Wade's figures, and I think it's a lamb, or is it a ram? I think it's a ram. So I'm kind of picky when I pick them up. Like I'm thinking of what I would decorate with. I did get 2 ironstone soap dishes. This one is signed, and this one is a buffalo china, which is the American version. And this one is Thomas. This is the one I'm worried about Whatnot because I need to have reader's glasses on. They can never correct my vision where I can just wear contacts for distance and close up, and I have to switch glasses back and forth. So annoying. This beautiful stoneware bowl. Oh, and that yummy yellow color almost reminded me of the dandelion color. The dandelion, which is really old yellowware, and then they have like cream lines in it, and if you're lucky enough to get something that has the wording on it, I'm always on the hunt. So my eye is always attracted to, because the dandelion, if you look it up, y'all, is hard to find. And if you do find the pieces, wait till you see the prices on eBay. You'll see. One booth had some very yummies, these little decorative lights. And I sell a lot of these, and I have not had any. So this is a little duck. Got the swan, the duck, and the one I've had the most is the turtle. People love these little night lights. We'll move on down. So was that just one? I think that was one. That might be a mix. There might be a mix in there. We tried to separate it. So the one that we weren't sure that we were going to like, because we're like, oh, it doesn't look, oh, no, it looks could be deceiving y'all. Oh, so beautiful. And the booth was 25% off. So this is one of the cast iron. It does not say Griswold, but it is the beautiful patinaed lamb cake mold. A beautiful patinaed butter press. I love this design. Some of them actually have brass and metal on it. This one does not, and it does have a little bit of a pattern. So this is just the square, which just looks beautiful sitting like this, or you can sit it like this. Just the old nails. They're just amazing pieces. I think Chris just goes ahead of me so he can find the good stuff first. Now, this is a good one. I know it's a replica. You know, we talk about replicas, which usually the replica is a little bit creamier, but this one is white. And just means that the replica means that it was based off the bigger one, the squatty bigger one. So it's still vintage. It's just not that 100-year-old vintage, but that's why. And it actually says this is a replica, but it's just as yum. This one's even more yummy because it is stark white. It is not the cream. Usually they are probably somewhere around here. Oh, I do. At an auction, I got one. So see, so I will be selling these on Whatnot. Not all together. There'll be different shows, but so see how this one's white and cream. So I'm like, oh, look how white that one is. That is so cool. Because as he was showing me this, I was trying to show him this beautiful, somebody had clearance priced this beautiful primitive. Oh, that patina is awesome. I know I'm very passionate about old stuff, y'all. I'm sorry. And then they sold it together. So that's probably how I will resell it on Whatnot. I do sell them on eBay, I know, but I'm just testing that market out and see where we go from there. A beautiful. Now I've actually painted a coffee grinders to be green and white. So that's so fun when Chris again, I swear he goes ahead of me. He's like, look it. He found this. It's beautiful. I love the green. Like I said, my eyes are green, so I'm attracted to green. This doesn't have a lid, but it's an old cottage cheese container, so we can do a little vignette in there. And then somebody for a few dollars had a old creamer with a little, I think that's green. It's almost a greenish gray. But these are those old restaurant creamers. Did I buy just the bunny's head? Yes, because he's so cute. Now this is old. I don't know where the rest of his body is, but he's fine. He can just be a head. I'm like, I didn't understand these. Wood and patina metalled already has, like, that is so awesome. And then we were like, you know what? The tag didn't really say too much on them. And then when you flip them, they're cookie presses. Oh, that, just how they were made, soldered all together. So, you know, two different patinas here, two different makes, but that is so awesomely cool. So, like, I couldn't remember if you could open that bottom or not. Yes, you could open the bottom to clean it. There's a little latch. They're just conversation pieces. Look at this one. You could hang on the wall if you wanted to. They must have loved to hang things on the wall back in the day. They didn't have a lot of counter space, so they hung a lot on the wall. Okay, we're gonna move on down. So does anybody else kind of play dumb? It's so funny sometimes. I will let people tell their stories of the items. They want to tell you what it is. They want to tell you what the item is. And I will listen. I think that's probably, the years of hairdressing in me, and like everybody wants to tell about their finds, and they should get their time. So coming up on this, Chris knows if we see numbers to look for the 2 and 5, and these are red. So these are old gas station numbers. And we were able to pick out all the to make a set of twos and fives, maybe a Christmas in July sale. So I got 3 sets of these ones, and then I have a great big set in my own Christmas decor. And these, so they would change back in the day before digital. They changed the price tags, the price of gas out like this. That I love. I mean, it's Christmas red. You got the 2 and the 5, but the gentleman wanted me to tell me the whole story, and I'm like, he goes, "You know, don't you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I knew what they were. I just wanted the Christmas numbers." He's like, "Well, then he wanted to charge me more because I knew what they were." But no, it's all good. One vendor had a whole bunch of salvage clock faces, and I usually go for the number, not the Roman, but the numbers. Beautiful. So that probably would have came out of like a grandfather clock. Just great patina. When you want to add something behind your vignettes, and you want, there's just something about numbers that just pulls you right in. So those are my big ones. And then this beautiful, Chris said, "Hey, it's got green." He's right, it's got green on it. So here's the one with the head green on it. Beautiful. You know, the glass is all broken out of here, so this would have been wind up. And then, though you can't see the numbers completely well on this one, look at that patina. Oh my gosh. I probably even have it upside down. But, oh my gosh. That is amazing. That patina is amazing. Ironstone pitcher in a random booth. There we go. It's got a crack, you know, but these are over 100 years old, you guys. We got a chip here. We got a crack that's starting to stain. They're beautiful. This is, I feel like this is the popular shape. If there was going to be a shape, this would be just the way that they pour it. We are always still on the fence of what these are, y'all. So and Google Lens doesn't know. So, but I love old wood. I love patinaed wood and the little rivets. It does sit okay. So it stands up. I have a few in my own collection, but cool wood pieces to stick out of you might need some flower foam to rise it up, but very, very cool old primitive pieces. I'd gotten this. I don't know if there should have been a part 2, but it is, you know, like a butter, you know, you would have rolled your butter on it, however you would roll your butter on it. But my gosh, right there, you could do a candle, you could do a little vignette. It's just a cool wooden patina piece. Apparently, there I said, they loved to hang things back in the day on the wall. I don't have that much wall space, but somehow I seem to change it out all the time. Then another wooden square one. This one has the star, so you can set it off to its side. These are nice because you could actually make 2 little, like, who said you have to keep them together? Look at, you could create a whole little vignette separating the 2. The round ones you usually can't take apart. They're usually all made together, but the square ones you have a little bit more option to do. I about died running to this booth when I saw this, the jadeite grease jar. I have never ever got my hands on one at an auction. They've always gone way high, and she had gotten a whole collection, so it wasn't terrible. So wow, that's a good one, y'all. If you can get your hands on that one. This is a stoneware Santa. I have plenty of stoneware salt and glaze collectors. This beautiful green egg scale. I like that it's simple. Usually the one has a lot of graphics. This is a nice simple one that you could put an egg on, you could put decor on. It's got, you know, it's got your numbers. I mean, it does work if you want to weigh your eggs. Cool piece though. Talking about green, there I am going across I'm like, oh, green star, I've got to get to it. That is so cool. And that's a nice old one. Look at how it was riveted together. I don't usually do the green on my outside. So it's for resale, but look at the nails. The nails are just so cool. Like the story, it just needs some weather defense to keep that. It's like got the right patina on it going on there. Did I find? I nothing against the person, but $1.99. Somebody bought this at a thrift store for $1.99. That's not what I paid for it, but that's the only reason I kept that on there because I'm so jealous that they paid $1.99 for a hairpin green flower frog, which you all know that I collect these, but my collection, I'm not sure. I'll see if this one fits or not, but I do need to start selling some because I am overflowing. Did I say that? Oh, it does get to that point. It does happen. Saw this. This is a newer, but this is so cute. So, vintage inspired. There again, seasonal all day long, candy corn, bottle brush trees. Yeah, I'm definitely going to grab those. Who sold these? I thought it was Target, but I don't see who. Crafter Square. Crafter Square is that Dollar Tree. I don't shop there enough. My minds don't have all the good stuff that other people show. One booth she had ordered Primitive by Kathy's, the sweet little Americano mount. That's why I sound like I have to do it before 4th of July. A show here. So I will be collecting. Ironstone soap dish. This is a good one, y'all. Oh, look at that. This one's a cooking headache. Hancock. Yes, my first purchase was, I'm like, that's an Ironstone bowl. Boom. Like they were open. I was shopping. I hardly even had my camera on. But a beautiful Ironstone bowl. I have the big version of this. And then we got a booth was selling a couple baseballs individually and some more of the 8 balls. Careful, Yvonne. Always sounds worse. Chris did get a couple things because we're down to Chris now. He got this Tonka. I don't know what it's called, y'all. He did find this would have been like at a bar, at a restaurant. Budweiser. He collects Budweiser, so we'll see if he has something that he can put in there, or I can print anything off the interweb. And he's always collecting these little bitty planes, little bitty handheld planes, and he'll clean those up. But it was a good shopping. I mean, it's hard as a picker, and as you get into it, your eye's looking for what your eye likes, what you collect, what you know that sells. I am still looking for I didn't see a lot of broken pieces that I could repurpose or anything like that, but yeah, I think as you get into this business, your eye gets pickier, so you're drawn, there's certain booths that draw you in, but you still look at the other booths and you just know what you like. I mean, that's like with the antique mall, same thing. We all know what we like. What sells for one person may not sell for another person. That's just how it goes. So anyway, I'm pretty happy. I'm glad that my partner in crime, Chris, was willing to go after going to a flea market all day. Well, it wasn't all day, but I think he enjoyed it too. So thank you so much for hanging with us. Don't forget, if you want to check out Whatnot, which Whatnot is an app. You can get it on your desktop, your laptop. A lot of people just do it on their phones. If you have a smartphone, you have to be registered. I will try to remember to share the $15 credit link in my description box. I try to do scan codes now. So if you're on your TV watching or you're on your computer, you can take your phone and you can hold it over in your photo app and it'll scan and it'll take you right to the site. That is so easy now. So yeah. So there's my little waiting to be sold, and there was my stuff underneath waiting to be listed. And it doesn't look like 70 some items, but Darn, it is. So anyway, thanks for watching. We will see you. Maybe I'll see you on Wednesday, or I'll see typing on Wednesday on Whatnot, and we will see you next time. And you can see where we've been shopping. Bye.